What's up, guys? Welcome to ClubCal Online. I'm Coach Seth. I've got Tesh with me today. He's going to be doing all the heavy lifting. We're going to take you guys through a Manna class today, which really means L-sit, V-sit, lots of core work. Tools that you're going to need is I'd like you guys to get 2 chairs, unless you're really good at an L-sit and you can do it on the floor, also an option. If you have stall bars, be near them. You don't have to have them. You'll need a mat. And I'm going to have you guys grab a broomstick with, if you have a weight that you could put on that broomstick, that's going to be useful, but not necessary. You could even take a thing of peanut butter and duct tape it to your dowel if you want. In the meantime, we're going to warm up in place. I'm going to have you guys start with an inchworm. So I'm going to have Tesh turn toward me. Yep, that works. And I'm going to have him fold forward, try to touch the floor, stretch his hamstrings a bit, and then he's going to walk out into a plank, do a push-up, and he's going to walk back to that pike stretch. You guys can watch Tesh do it once, and then you can join in. He stretches, he walks the hands out, he does a push-up, best push-up he's got. He walks his hands back in, and then you pause and stretch. 3, 2, 1, join in. And you don't have to stand back up. You can just keep going. Okay. Keep going. So guys, we're going to do a lot with that pike position, that forward fold position. So I want you to stretch it every time you get back to the top. Yep, just hands on the floor, stretching the hamstrings, the low back. We're going to do this for a minute. If you don't have a full push-up at home, don't get too worried about it. Just do whatever you can, a little bit of an elbow bend, warming the arms and shoulders up a bit. And again, take a second or two every time you get back to your feet to stretch it out. Nice, Tesh. As you warm up, hopefully it's getting easier and easier to get your hands closer to the floor. That's going to help you out later on today. Going to have you guys do one more rep. And when you guys get back to that forward fold position, you're just going to hold it for about 30 seconds here. So hands on the ground or hands on your legs or just hanging. We're just going to stretch this pike position. Nice, bud. Tesh has his legs straight. You guys can have a little bit of a bend in the knees if you need it, but we're aspiring to keep them straight. Nice flexibility, Tesh. And 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have you guys stand it up. If you have your stall bars, you can stand right in front of them and hold on to them, or I'm going to have you grab that dowel and have you stand right here, Tesh. And I'm going to have you do the leg lifts this way. Hold that dowel and just put it out for balance.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want you guys to have to worry about balance here. So hold on to something, stall bar, dowel, broomstick, whatever it is. And now with both legs straight, I want you to lift one leg up in front of your face as best you can. So Tesh, you can watch Tesh do 1 rep. He's going to lift. He's going to hold it for a second at the top. We're going to do 10 reps per side together. So choose a leg, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Lift, small hold, back down. 2. So we're prepping for the L-sit. 3. Tesh is doing a great job trying to keep himself from tipping over. 4. Just standing up straight. 5. 6. Keep that leg that's lifting super tight. Same with the bottom one. 7. 8. And I want you guys to get in the habit of pointing your toes. That keeps your calf, your whole leg nice and tight. 9. One more. 10. Feel that quad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Switching the other leg, guys. Make sure you have something for balance so we're not trying to just focus on balance. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Locking that leg. 2. You do a good job of keeping that leg straight. Nice job. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. I want you guys to stick to this pace. Tesh has got a really good pace here. 8. 9. One more rep. 10. I'll take that doll from you. Nice. So you guys are going to feel the quad, hip flexors, some of this stuff here, psoas. We're headed to the floor. We're going to do 1 plank and a forearm. So we're going to our mat. So I want you guys to keep your feet together, squeeze your glutes, try to keep a nice straight line from your shoulders to your feet. 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going to do just a 30-second hold, so not a super long time. Nice, Tesh. We're just going to say hi to the core. Nice line, dude. Like I said, guys, abs are tight, glutes are tight, legs are together. Otherwise, I'm not getting too specific about this. Not in this class. And 3, 2, 1, release. Nice one. All right, guys, we're going to get right to our L-sits. So I want you to, like I said before, get a couple chairs. We have some boxes here. Option, if you guys have any kind of wrist stuff, you can grab some parallettes and either put them on the floor or put them on these boxes. We're going to be showing a flat hand version today. First one you do, I actually want you to do it with your knees tucked. All right, so guys, we have 4 sets of 12 seconds. I'm going to show you guys different progressions as we go. Tesh is going to start with a knee bent version. So if you're close to your L-sit but you're not there just yet, use your chairs and try this tucked version that Tesh is going to do. Just show it for just 2 seconds and then we'll hold it. You guys can check it out first before you join us. He's just pushing down hard and he's got his knees tucked into his chest. 12 seconds. Let's do it just like that. I want you guys to join us at home. 3, 2, 1, and hold. If you have a full L-sit, go for it. Tesh is going to hold this progression for this first round. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, release. Easy peasy? Oh, yeah. Awesome. We're going to take breaks in between, guys, and we're going to work more on that pike flexibility. So I'm going to have you sit in a pike on the floor and just stretch your pike. You guys can do this seated or standing. Tesh is going to show a seated pike stretch. I want you to get into this stretch. Go ahead, lean forward. 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going to take 60 seconds of rest here. And you can make it pretty passive if you want, Tesh, because you're going to do lots of compression later. So guys, just a passive stretch. So Tesh is doing the seated version. I'll show you just the standing version, just like we did earlier. Just here, trying to get deeper and deeper into our pike position. This is our rest. Tesh is doing some pulses. You guys can do that too. Whatever really opens up your pike position for you. If you're not sure, try different things. So like I said, we're going to do 4 sets of L-sit. Tesh is going to show a different progression each time, and you guys will choose one that's tough for you for those 12 seconds. Manna, by the way, is if Tesh were to put his hands behind his back, if you want to put them on the floor right there, and if he were to bring his legs all the way up over his head, anyways, you should Google it. Manna, it's pretty crazy. M-A-N-N-A, I think.
M-A-N-N-A.
Yeah. All right, guys, stand it up. You'll probably see a bunch of photos of like child gymnasts doing it. They rock it. Okay, so now Tesh is going to show a straight leg L-sit version. Maybe you are working on this. Maybe you stick to the progression we just did. Up to you. We got 12 seconds. Let's set it up. One more reminder, guys. What I want you to focus on is pushing your shoulders down into the floor, especially if you're doing this on the floor. 3, 2, 1, and L-sit. Nice, Tesh. If you're doing the straight leg version, guys, lock the legs. Quads are tight, toes are pointed, calves are active, shoulders pushing down. 3, 2, 1, release. Nice, dude. You want to just do a standing pike this time? And let's return to our pike stretch, guys. 3, 2, 1, and pike. Pike stretch. Now, Manna, even if it's a really tough position to get, even if a lot of us may not get it anytime soon, the reason we train Manna is because it trains your shoulders in a pulled back, retracted position. It trains your core. It's really good for being a well-rounded athlete. That is the main reason. That's the main reason I coach it and train Manna. And who knows, maybe one day you'll get it. So we're still hanging out in that pike stretch for a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. Tesh is going to show you guys the next level. So if you can rock an L-sit on the floor, you guys can start moving to what's called a V-sit, and that's getting closer and closer toward that Manna. When you do that, Tesh is going to show a version where his knees are tucked, and he's just trying to press his hips forward, and he's trying to pull his shoulders back. So if you guys feel like you're ready, you can give that a shot. Tesh is going to do this. We're all going to go together, whatever progression you're doing. Awesome. If you're going to try the V-sit, make sure that you have something behind you to maybe support you. You might take a tip back. All right, let's do this, guys. 12 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1, and go. Whatever version you got. Nice, buddy. So Tesh is pulling his hips forward, trying to get his hips forward of his arms. He's pulling his shoulders back a little bit. Hold on, 3, 2, 1, release. Nice, Tesh. And whatever pike you want to do, whatever version you like. All right, guys, back to pike one more time. Another minute here, taking a rest. Whatever version you guys are doing at home, I want it to be difficult, but I don't want you to fail. I want you to be right on the line of, okay, I had maybe 1, maybe 2 seconds left in the tank. That's a good position where you're going to progress. If it's so hard that you're just falling over, it's too difficult. If it's so easy you can hold it for 30 seconds or a minute, that's too easy. And we won't show you all the progressions. There's many, many different ways you could do this. You want to just do an L-sit on your last round?
That's fine.
Cool. Actually, I'll have you do a straddle. Straddle? Deal. Good idea. So Tesh will show yet one more progression on this last round. Actually, do you mind showing it on the floor?
Yeah.
Let's do that. All right, guys. Bring yourself back to wherever you're at. Another reminder, if you're doing your L-sit on chairs like we were, that actually makes it a little easier. Tesh is going to do it on the floor this time. You want to do it right on the mat?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Facing this way.
Go ahead and face that way so they can see you from the side. All right, guys, whatever progression you're doing, get set up for it. We're going to follow Tesh. Shoulders down and whatever position you've got. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Nice, Tesh. That is not an easy progression. So Tesh is showing a floor straddle version. Keep going, guys. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1, release.
Oh, goodness.
Nice job. Okay. We're going to skip the pike stretch. We're just going to move on to our next movement. I'm going to move these chairs out of the way. Fake chairs. Okay. If you guys have stall bars, I'm going to show you that version on the second round. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to have you start with the seated pike compression first. If you don't have stall bars, don't worry about it. So we're going to do some seated compression. Like I said, the more, this is going to help you with your L-sit, your V-sit, and this is going to help you move closer to that Manna. Let's show just a couple reps first. So watch Tesh here. He's going to reach his hands forward as far as he can. He's going to lock his legs, and he's going to try to lift his legs off the ground, and he's going to try to touch his shins to his face. This is what we call compression. So just do 2, 3 reps. He lifts just barely, and he takes a break. So you guys are going to do 10 of these reps with us. I don't want you to lift your legs super high. I want you to lean forward. Tesh was lifting his feet like 2 inches. That's what we're shooting for. It makes it more difficult. We're going to lift, we're going to hold for a moment, and then we're going to go back down for 10 reps. Let's do it. So get yourselves into that pike position, guys. We've got 10 reps with Tesh. 3, 2, 1, and 1. Lift a little bit slower. 2, 3, even slower. 4, nice, Tesh, you got this. 5, nice, I like that. 6, 7, you got it, guys, keep leaning forward. 8, 9, and 10. Nice, dude.
Oh my goodness.
You guys should feel your quads, your abs. That's not easy. That compression, though, is really useful. If you do those a lot, your L-sit's going to get better. We're going to do a second move with that. I want you to grab your dowel or your broom handle. Have you grab this. And I'll have you just keep facing this way. You're going to grab that broom handle. You're going to put it behind your body. You're going to face your palms forward. You're going to pull your shoulders back, and we're going to do 10 lifts as high as you're able to lift. The hands are going to be right next to your hips. If you go too wide, it becomes too easy. Let's do it. So you guys can join us at home. And 1. You're going to lift, hold for a moment, come back down. 2. Nice, Tesh. 3. We're squeezing our shoulders back. 4. Again, this is why Manna training is so useful. Helps to balance us out. 5. 6. Tesh is doing a great job. He's not leaning forward. That would make it easier. 7. And you've got really good range there, too.
Thank you.
8. 9. And 10. Nice, Tesh. You guys can put that dowel broomstick aside. We're going to do 2 more rounds. On this round, I'm going to show you guys, if you have stall bars, what you can do there. If you don't have stall bars, you're going to do the same thing we just did. You're just going to time it with us, so we're still going to stick together. Tesh is going to do some hanging leg lifts. I'm just going to have you do 1 to show it. So watch this demo first. He's going to put his hands up. He's going to grab the rung closest to the wall. There's different ways you guys can do hanging leg lifts. The version I want you to do today is a compression version. So I want you to keep your hips, your low back, close to the stall bars and bring your straight legs up as high as they'll go. That might only be to here. That's okay. It might not be all the way to your hands. Don't worry about it. Do what you can. Let's have Tesh do 1 rep. He's going to lift him way up, and he's coming back down. We're going to do 10 of those, which is a lot. So get set up. You're either on the floor or you're on your stall bars. It's okay. They're going to start up here. They're going to get lower, lower, lower. Let's do it, guys. 10 reps. Stick with Tesh.
All right, here we go.
I believe in you.
I'm going to believe in myself.
All right, guys. This can also be done with knees bent if you need to, but I'd rather you even just bring them out down here. That's okay. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and 1. Lift, back down. 2. Again, you might be doing the compression lifts on the floor. 3, but you're sticking with us. 4. 5. Nice, Tesh. Hang in there. 6. 7. 8. 9. Keep going, guys. 1 more. 10. Break time. When you guys can do 10 really good hanging leg lifts, you're a rock star. Here you go. I'm going to show you guys 1 more progression on these. If you have a plate weight and this movement feels pretty easy, pretty comfortable for you, You can slide this over the dowel. You can place it behind your back. And you guys can do the same movement with just a little bit of resistance. So I'm going to have Tesh do that on this round. How you doing, bud? Cramping up?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you guys need to run off, do a little stretch like Tesh is, that's cool. All right, bud. If you want to slide that guy on there. Do you want to do one weighted?
Yeah, we can do try it.
Cool. All right, so just like before, guys, hands are right by the hips, palms forward. We got 10 reps. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 1, 2. You guys are going to feel your triceps. 3, also right between the shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, I'll help you out.
Thank you.
Boom. These can be tricky to slide on. Yeah. Is it over there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Go ahead, run off.
Okay.
All right, guys, take a little break. Tesh needs a quick swig of water. You guys take a break, grab a little water. We have one more round. Tesh is going to do this next round on the floor. Again, if you guys prefer the stall bars and you have those, please do those 10 reps of hanging leg lifts instead. All right, you ready?
Compression?
Compression, yep. So last round, guys, and then we're going to do a little core finisher in case you haven't had enough core today. Bring your hands back a little bit farther just to show it. Guys, some of you might have your hands back a little ways. Lift your legs up. They'll go a little higher. I don't want you guys to lift that high. I really want you to compress, so reach way forward. 10 reps. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2. Some of you guys are on the stall bars. 3. We might go a little faster than you. 4. Just count. 5. Count your own reps. 6. 7. Nice, Tesh. 8. 9. And 10. Nice, Tesh.
Oh, the quads.
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 Quads. Where'd our dowel go? One more time, guys. We're going to do that shoulder extension. And we'll do this one unweighted. Broomstick behind, palms right outside the hips. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 1, 2,
Feels a lot easier after you do the weight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay in it, guys. Keep squeezing those shoulders back. 8, 9, and 10. Good news, guys. We are to our core finisher now. You ready for it? I'm going to slide this mat out a little bit for Tesh here so he has some space overhead. We have 3 rounds of, if you want to, you can go ahead and lay down on your back, just kind of lay there, take a break. 3 rounds of V-ups, hollow rocks, and a hollow hold for 10 seconds. So I'm going to have Tesh show you those if you want to do one V-up real quick. So you guys can watch, take a little break. Tesh has got his arms overhead, his legs extended, and he's going to fold up and try to get his hands to his toes. That's a V-up. If your V-ups become, it's just too much for you, you guys can do a tuck up. So that's where it's same thing, but he's going to bend his knees on the way up. Yep, exactly. Every time you guys are going to straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Then I'm going to show you some hollow rocks. Hollow is this position here. He's rocking, and he's just rocking from about his tailbone to his like mid-back, and he's trying to keep that hollow position. Do a tuck version for me. If that's too much, you guys can do a hollow rock with a tuck position right here. After that, you're going to hold 10 seconds in a hollow. Show the full version first. Same idea as those rocks. He's just got this part of his spine touching the floor from his tailbone to his ribs, and then you can do a tuck hollow or a tuck hollow. We're going to try to get through 3 rounds of that non-stop. Maybe you guys are able to do it this time. Maybe this is something to aspire to.
I'm right there with you guys.
Tesh is feeling it. Let's do it, guys. I want you to do as many V-ups as you can. When the V-ups go, turn it to tuck-ups. Try to stick with Tesh. Let's do it. Laying on your back, arms overhead. 3, 2, 1, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still bring the legs out. 7, 8. Keep going, guys. 9, 10. Hollow rocks, whatever position. Let's do it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold 10-second hollow. Nice, guys. Maybe you guys are in a full hollow. Maybe you're in a tuck like Tesh. You're all working hard, whatever progression you're at. We have more V-ups. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, and V-ups or tuck-ups for 1. You got this, Tesh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hollow rocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold that hollow. You got it, Tesh. You got it, bud. I know this is brutal. Hold it, guys. You might have to take breaks. You might just be pausing for a moment like Tesh is, but try to keep going. We have one more round. 3, 2, 1, and V-ups or tuck-ups. 1. You can just turn to crunches too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hollow rocks. Do what you can, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're so close to done. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10 seconds. Hold a hollow. You got it, Tesh. You got it. Nice, guys. Stay with it. Stay with it. I know you're in agony. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Break. Great job, Tesh.
Oh my goodness.
Great job, dude. In Tesh's defense, he had to do all this twice. It's not easy to be the student in a class. Great job, dude. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys feel that. You should a lot. Go ahead and stretch on your own. Maybe try one of the other stretches on the ClubCal online courses. And we will see you guys next time.